I love talking to you guys all the time, but there was a point where the line had to be drawn, so I'm glad to see you all back here, but it was nice to get away from everything and just kind of be able to live my life as a normal person, enjoy things that I love to do, you know, cook, bake, be outside, go watch other sporting events, like see my family, just like be Caitlin and enjoy things that I really enjoy.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the Indiana Fever's WNBA training camp, and believe me, there's already a lot to talk about. Caitlin Clark is opening up about joining the team and sharing her thoughts on playing alongside legends like DeWanna Bonner. There's a ton of buzz coming out of camp. Clark is locked in, excited, and already making her presence felt. And it's not just about her. Head coach Stephanie White called this the most stacked roster she's ever coached. That's a bold statement.
Caitlin Clark speaking glowingly of the personality of the team, of her new teammates. This all lends to the belief this is a cohesive unit, a group of women that get along. The Indiana Fever are ready and coming in the 2025 season.
So stick around, because in this video we're breaking down all the biggest moments, standout quotes, and exclusive behind-the-scenes insights from training camp. You won't want to miss this. Let's jump in.
What feels different for you now in second training camp compared to year one?
Well, I think the biggest benefit, you know, obviously there's the aspect of having a new coach and a lot of new teammates, so in that regard, like, it's still a learning process and just trying to figure your teammates out and figure out the new system. But the pace and physicality and all of that, you're used to it, you're ready for it, you're ready for the speed of how things are going to move. I think that having that under your belt is kind of what's helped me the most here, but at the same time, like, it's a learning process for all of us.
Clark opened up about what's different this time around, and it's fascinating. When asked about the biggest advantage heading into her second training camp, she didn't point to her own growth or experience. Instead, she emphasized the fresh energy around the team, a new coach, a lot of new teammates. That's what she sees as the real game changer. But the way she frames it is key. She's clear that it's still a learning process. No one's pretending they've got it all figured out after just a few practices.
And most of the girls here are new players, so and the ones that have come back, you know, new coach, we're just trying to learn in the same way and build relationships with our teammates. So similar in that regard, but at the same time, you know, having a year under my belt is really helpful.
The team dynamic feels completely different. This year, Clark pointed out something that might fly under the radar. With so many new faces on the roster, everyone's basically starting from scratch. That means they're all learning together, creating a rare opportunity to build something from the ground up. She emphasized that it's a learning process for everyone, and the focus right now is on building strong relationships that can translate into real chemistry on the court.
She says it is going to take some time for these players to figure out each other's play styles, get to know each other on the court. It is essentially a brand new team, a brand new coaching staff. And as much as all of us have been so excited to see these players get after it on the court, because on paper, this looks like a stacked team. This team looks so much better than they were last year. There is something in basketball called chemistry, and that's something that they are going to continue to have to build.
What's interesting is that Clark doesn't seem the least bit worried about all this newness slowing them down. In fact, there's this quiet confidence in the air. Because everyone's starting fresh, they might actually build chemistry faster than teams with rigid, established hierarchies. The slate is clean, the energy is fresh, and everyone's been all in since day one.
But with the pieces that they have, it seems like it will hopefully not take as much time as it did last season for these players to find each other and figure out each other. And Caitlin also is going into her second year. She understands the WNBA a little bit better than she did year one. It kind of smacked her in the...
Now let's talk about those photos of Clark's arms that had social media buzzing, because there's real substance behind that strength. When asked directly about her physical transformation, Clark didn't shy away. "Strength was my biggest focus," she said, offering a clear look into her off-season mindset. This wasn't just about looking stronger. It was a calculated response to everything she experienced during her rookie season. Just listen to
that photo of your arms go viral last month. Just how much stronger do you feel kind of coming into training?
Yeah, I mean, that was like my biggest focus in the off-season, was just trying to get stronger and really working on that, and really thankful for Sarah, our strength and conditioning coach, like put in a lot of time.
And here's something you might have missed. Clark specifically gave a shout-out to her strength coach, Sarah, highlighting the consistent, behind-the-scenes work that fans rarely get to see. "I feel a lot stronger. Clark said, tying those physical gains directly to real improvements on the court. She believes this new strength will boost her performance on both ends, offensively and defensively, and help her better handle the grind of the WNBA's demanding schedule.
Your arms go viral last month. Just how much stronger do you feel kind of coming into training?
Yeah, I mean, that was like my biggest focus in the offseason, was just trying to get stronger and really working on that. And really thankful for Sarah, our strength and conditioning coach, like put in a lot of time with me. And we were in here consistently. Like, I think that was the biggest thing for myself, is just having that consistency to be able to work on it for 6 months or whatever it was. So I certainly feel a lot stronger, and, you know, I'm a pretty self-aware person. I knew that was going to be a huge part of it. And, you know, it's going to help me offensively, it's going to help me defensively, it's going to help me not get as tired throughout games. So yeah, definitely one of the focus points of my off season is just getting stronger, and, you know, even through these 2 practices, like I can certainly feel it.
The timing of Clark's physical transformation couldn't be better. She explained that last year she went straight from college into the pros with barely a moment to breathe, let alone rebuild her body. Making that leap from college straight into the WNBA, she said, made this first true off-season absolutely critical. Clark recognized the physical demands of the league and made a strategic decision to tackle what may have been her biggest vulnerability.
Is talked about, but I don't think it's emphasized enough, is how quickly these WNBA rookies go from their college seasons into their first year in the WNBA. Like Caitlin Clark did last season, like Angel Reese did last season, like Paige Beckers is going to have to do this season. When you're playing that much basketball, it is hard, like she said, to stay consistent in your strength workout, because there's a fine line between lifting to make sure that you're staying strong and protecting your body from injury.
Beyond the on-court developments, there's something really fascinating about Clark's 7-month break from competitive basketball, something that challenges a lot of what we think we know about elite athletes. When asked about going that long without high-level play, Clark's response revealed the mindset of a true champion in the making. Just listen to this.
What was it like going 7 months without having any basketball responsibilities, and how do you think you'll be better off this season because of a significant layoff?
Yeah, I mean, it was an adjustment for sure. Like, I was so used to playing basketball for basically a year of my life. That's all I did. So the rest was certainly great. And, you know, I thought it was going to feel long. It really didn't. It felt really short. Like,
we always assume that pro athletes are itching to get back on the court after any break. But Clark completely flipped that narrative. When asked about those 7 months away from competitive basketball, she admitted, something unexpected. The time actually flew by faster than she thought it would. Think about that. Someone who's had a basketball in her hands practically her whole life found real peace in stepping away from the game.
we played a lot of pickup. We were in here all the time. I was in here with Keith all the time. Had teammates coming in and out all off season working with me and wanting to get better. So, you know, like I said, I thought it would feel kind of long and drag a little bit, but it goes way quicker than you think. But that rest aspect for myself, just, you know, getting my body where it needed to be and really working on things that I needed to work on was super important. But I'm ready to compete again.